Hello and welcome back to A-Level Geography Explained. In this case study video, we will be looking at the North Sea storm surge of 2013, which is a useful case study for the coasts topic, directly linking to the third inquiry question. Multiple countries were impacted by the storm surge. This video will mostly focus on impacts felt in the UK, but here are the main areas impacted. The east coast of the UK, including areas like Norfolk, Suffolk, Lincolnshire, and Aberdeen, was hit hard, with high water levels causing widespread flooding and disrupting coastal towns. In the Netherlands, regions like Zeeland and South Holland saw major flooding as the storm surge overwhelmed flood defences, affecting cities such as Rotterdam and nearby coastal towns. Northern Germany, including places like Hamburg and Cuxhaven, along with western Denmark, also experienced significant impacts as the surge pushed water into low-lying areas along the North Sea coast. The next two slides look at causes of the storm surge. Cyclone Xaver was a powerful low-pressure system that formed over the North Sea. It quickly strengthened, pulling in air and pushing sea levels up. The storm also brought strong southerly winds, which pushed a huge amount of water towards the east coasts of the UK and northern Europe, making the surge much worse. It also happened to coincide with high spring tides, which are when the moon and sun's gravitational pull lines up, causing the tides to be even higher than usual and making the surge more intense. The North Sea is quite shallow, which meant that the surge got funneled straight toward the coast. That caused the water to build up rapidly and made the flooding worse in the affected areas. Finally, the geography of the region played a big role. The east coast of the UK and parts of the Netherlands are really flat and low-lying, and many areas are actually below sea level. That made them especially vulnerable, as there weren't many natural barriers to stop the rising waters. The storm caused a storm surge that raised sea levels by up to 5 meters above normal, particularly affecting the eastern coasts of the UK and the Netherlands. Coastal areas were flooded, with flood defences being overwhelmed, and significant damage to infrastructure and homes occurred as a result of the surge. Let's look at the impacts. Socially, in the UK 2 people were killed and thousands of people were evacuated. In the UK, over 1,400 homes were flooded. Some communities were cut off as a result of infrastructure damage. The fear of flooding and the trauma of displacement led to some anxiety and stress, especially among the elderly. Economically, the total cost of damage in the UK was over £100 million. Many small and medium-sized businesses had to close temporarily due to flooding or power outages. Coastal defences, roads, and public buildings were damaged and required costly repairs, and, finally, insurance companies faced a large number of flood-related claims, particularly for property and business interruption. I hope this video helped your revision. Please find more videos on my channel and make sure to subscribe. Goodbye.